offline. Very, very important. The most profitable deals are the ones offline, right? People ask me all the time, well, why would somebody sell a house directly to somebody at a discount? Why? Because what we know about marketing is what will make you money. If you are in the real estate business, but more than that, there's two things you're focused on doing. See, it's not just about what's your spread on the deal, right? It's about how long is the deal going to take you, is one. And the second thing you're focused on, so you're in the business of churning money, and the other business you're in is marketing. You churn money and you do marketing, right? So I don't care if you make $100,000 on a deal. If it took you a year and a half to make the $100,000 because it was a huge rehab and it took forever, gosh, I'd rather see you do $5,000, $20,000, $25,000 deals than one $100,000 deal. Make sense? So in the business of churning deals very quickly. That's why in our business I have a sliding scale as to what the minimum profit is. So I got tired of Nicole. I said, hey, what's our highest and best on this house? What's our highest and best on this house? What's our highest? Always ask me what's our highest and best. So finally I created a chart that my students get access to. It shows that, hey, look, if there's two kind of criteria. One, what's the total capital invested, right? And the next is how much of that capital, how much of it is construction, right? So for an example, let's say you're buying a house for $200,000 and you're going to put $50,000 into the house and then resell it, let's say for $3.25 or $330,000, right? Decent deal. You'll make $30-something thousand net after commissions and everything, right? But what if it's the same number? So if you buy the house for $50,000 and you have to put $200,000 into it and sell for $330,000, is that a good deal? No. Why? You're still going to make 30-ish grand. It's going to take you so much longer. This thing called opportunity costs. I'm sure some of you are familiar with it, but opportunity costs is so important because it's what projects could you have deployed that money on, whether your money or private money? What projects could you have deployed your contractors on, right? And could you have turned over 3 or 4 $25,000 profit deals in that same amount of effort with less risk, right? And so in our office, the more money the deal takes, the more profit I want to get. The bigger the rehab, even at the same amount of investment, the big it's like this grid. The more the rehab is, the more profit I want to make on it as well. So I created that scale. So now Nicole always knows what my highest and best is. Now when she texts and says, "What's our highest and best?" And 9 out of 10 times I say, "You have it." Actually, she doesn't text me anymore and ask me that. She already knows. But sometimes if it's close in a really hot neighborhood, she'll, "Hey, can you give me a second opinion? Let me know your offer." And she'll send me her spreadsheet, her rehab calculator, and we're usually pretty close. All right. So finding deals